nya Nyankopon bo bia school so ene sakra wo ma wo ye nipa mua na inde wo hwe me amehye Takwa Senior High School atare sanse nia betie bia nyame aye bidie na mu school no ena adanda me ma madrum pempen so na mi school bedi mfie aduosia dia na osese me da me ho adi se ampa school na ye bia ma me nti na nem ba ye me school atare
anti tasko ni ye
Takwa Senior High School Past Students Association ena me da no
I see enti mo nyam fie aduosia
me pa cho ye nyam fie aduosia na ye kampa nka fie otwam no eye 2021 September and the nya ifie aduosia
okay
na say covid ba ya oha ye nyina adwene nti na ye ntumi nye hye ni kese aye be frefre nipa bebre nti planning committee ni dwene say ye ntu hye emre kakra Yakopon ada Roma sisi aye ka say covid na abrase nti na say ye di ye diamond jubilee na ekwanda homayen nti na ye di na fie.
Oh, I see. Enti sanfedi de niema nhihye ben na mude egu akwan mu na moye ne sen.
Yo, se ye shase se ye di afi no. Officially August. Na ye ne se even before August no ye ma branches aye wo Ghana ene amanone obia lanche saa time nya na covid no kode na no nko papa nti obia lanche ni anniversary na ne pompon so no e dey share so on kran hanom oye 31st August nti ye lanche wie ye no na je say planning committee e dey enyema bu kwan ya ye saa interviews ya and me bibre na yesha free next Monday 21st to 27th ena anniversary no ye bedi no pepepe na ye shase no oye kwasida 20th no so Takwa ye na ye call Takwa Senior High School nyina ye be call asori bia wankasa wokọ wa kwa asori ye wo ho na nti ye wie ni saa na se adwoda no edura adwoda no ye nsiesie da se obia wudi afahya akwambo denyo utu daba kusi wonma ode be prapra ufie ema so hoho beto a no nim se ufie eye fine nti oye dwoda no ni ebe nya se ye be kokrom ye be tiesi krom ye be kodwom ye be ko hospital nom ni ade akwa ye nsiesie ye ko prapra ekrom ye ko prapra ye ko hohoro hospital e Takwa ni ade clean up exercises na nche odru awiana ye baba ye interhouse quiz on the next school for na past student kakra na aba no ye be ye new school ho na anwumbre no na ye be ye drama ye yi kire a kire school for no na past student kakra na aba no oye ebnada Tuesday 22nd no ono so adwuma ye be ye nyina no ye enema obewo school ho ye ne Fiaseman Secondary School school a obenye ono so wasa school ni baako Takwa school baako ye bebo football ewo campus enchi ye wi a ye behwe se staff no so ebebo sa football na ye wi a media ye ni media for so ebedi enti gala na emum no onye ade a ye betrim kese sanse ono nyina na enema no embo so embai na cheda nwumre no na afi ye be entertainment e wo school honum no se ye beto nwum ye be sa nom ni ade a ono so obeye se competition kakra ni oku da no ono so ye be movie night na ya woda de onna past students nbebre
ukara de inde be ye
okuda yes
next week Wednesday
next week
okay
from 21st to 27th
wow
enti Thursday no de na past students when they be free amanone when they be free Ghana obia eba enti ye nyina ye be hye mo holma ye be a career counseling and advice to the students ye wia ye ankasa no ye be hwe because na Ghana able match na sanse ye de ye amamba pa school na tete ye nti ye ne Ghana fo nyina behwe Ghana match no ne ehu ba bia obekwa akosi ni nim se ye hwe bia ye be win ni nti anwumre ne be ye bonfire ne agye ni so Ghana be win na che ni feeder no na ye tie sikrom ye said the kai tasko watiti nipa bebre ebi ye doctor for nurses ebi ye lecturers no bebre ye nyina ye ka ho bi ye ti sikroma ye koye health screening ama takwafo ye doctor for ewum ye nurses for ewum no ene manfo no ekwa kodin sawoso a kire said ye apomudin sem ebetie na ye wi a na nche school no past students na ye niema bebre ama school nti awia no ye be dance a niema ni nyina ama school no officially niema ye abua school no ye de be ma school no afa ye wi a yankasa school for no past students no na school for no ye be di ehia ya dwendwe ye ho ekwane a ye betumi se ye ne a ye di anim sisi ye firi ho no ma ye be dane baton no ama nkaifo na ewo honom no ekwane ebe hyehyɛ ne mama se anniversary foforo ba ana se speed day kura na nipa ebedi anim ebeye sa ceremonies nyina oye Friday no anwumre na nanwumre na ye de ko Saturday anopa na yebeye deba no yebeye dinner dance fundraising dinner dance wo Goldfields Clubhouse na Saturday no na say ono je na ye nim say ye da ye ho adi say taskufo ye be sha say we exhibition no mni ade ye be ye cadet display na fe ya she ejumadi na say na ade titru ba ko a ye be ye Saturday ni ye plaque first a bust ama ye first headmaster
okay
enyo Oscar Stevens ye be dedicate anopa no and sakra na ya she there ba na say na past students so ade ba ko ye de asiye ni so ne ya bo school ni nyina no ye dining eating hall complex
past students
nti as part of the deba no ye be launch sa project no ye flagship project ye de mark 60 years of our existence no nti ye be launch sa flagship project no na che say ya sha CC ye ni da so ne say be ye fie miensa and 9 term no yibesi sa ade na awie na kwasida no say ya ye bibia awie mu wa akototi no past students na students nya ye be ko akoda nyame ase no de ye be hye fita akra san say nyame aye bia maye ne said de yakopon aboa ye ma ya ba bedru sa mpempe so na esese ye da nyame ase nti anniversary ne de saa ne ebedi no afa
yo enti ye won kran tema Kumasi Sunyane Tachima ne ade no unya ya nanka da ben pa ne ba bedu tasko
oh past students there yawoda me hwe obi anim wo ho san say yawoda no na je say ye ne school nkwala no ebedi nsa wo so afuchu obi wo ho no ma ebetu school nkwala no say wadwinkyire bi abrabo minsam ne ya ye okọ ye ne ya wanko ye ye ne nkwala no bedi sa nkomo ni nyina na ya boa nkwala no say obi wo ho no ma na dwuma ye ne krensin ohu adwuma da achimpo pese opeye nti career counselor no ne ade ye wo expert wo universities ne ade ya experts in sa advice no ene nkwala no beche sa niema ni nyina nti Thursday de anwumre na mpese past student bia so free abrochi so free techiman so free tamale bolga no wadu campus wono
no wadu campus antiana bibi wo ho a etwato esese wo ma past students ni nyina omo aso etia na bia obi a bia wa anko tasko so oye friend of tasko ni ade a obete na yemfa nkomo imre wie
oh ne multitude media de ne meka chem say ye nyina na ye di anniversary san say this year mo Ghana Journalists Association president oye tasko ni
oh Albert
ye tasko ni nti ono de unofficial invitation for all of you now oba so a na wa aboa ho kakra san say ye flagship project no oye ade a sika wom ye ye kika call say 2-story a office dining kitchen complex. Ye carry sky the be na or ye between 4 to 6 million Ghana cedis. Nti ye be here obia mwa. Na task for titru na be past students na be bandede. Ze ne ye be kan say wonso onyi nimpa. Ye nyina ye hya ase nkakra na ye betumi awie. Sa de ye hya ase a chai. Ye hya ase say dakru bia obia nti 1 cedi ento 1 cedi be 4 years ago. Nti wotete 1 cedi to one man. On time man kan dey ne adru hon na watua be 1,000 cedis. Na ye hwe nipa afata school since 1966. Say lawyer Kojo ex mates, they were just 30. In the bay 4-5 of them are still with us. Nti sa nipa nyina kopim in 2022 nipa area school na so obia de ne de kakra ebeboa na che say ye koye nim onu firi ho no ma na yesi ye hunu say enye task a nka wo de bia wo ananse position bia wo no nka wo ni sa position no na metumi say mebodina atitru bebre afata school sa nipa nyina say nyina ye konko hwe ye chi san say ukota school enyema no all koso 1961 facilities bebre around down na abani ye bidie na emom ye so ye fa sa school no use facilities no ye so ye wo bibia ebetumi aya aboa ma nkwala ewosia no beso benya ntete a ye ne ye nya ibi ama sa da achi beko ewiase aba akoye mamba pa atumi abu man sade pese bebu no atumi ya adwuma dren sade ye na ni nyina no na hyase no ye sade nipako no enya ntete sade onya ne fapem efriye se usua dia se onya adwene musa usua dia se onya aduane papa di usua dia se onya kyerɛkyerɛfo a be kyerɛ wade ye usua dia se hu se wankasa wa environment ni ade nyina papa na saa ne pese task ebeye amadaachi se be kan school se de ye ni sisi aya age ye dini na ye ekono se be kan school na be kan school papa task se yan je first na je se ye kan first 10 no
oze
say task say yan je first ni kan first 10 ho e wo Ghana schools
sa o she da na kan wo
say that many person pa
Adriana
4 years in your time bia National Science and Maths quiz task ho
na mo duru he
yanko ba bi kura o ya hyase obia wo nanti a wutu ana monka krankra asa no akwanim
ebeye pacho bia all student bi atie wa no pe no person no bon koma number bi ho betimi afre wa na
0276 96 5748
me pacho siso
0276 96
5748 mate anti hana no pay ye do ase ye baba beta mo chi nso right
me so me da ase papa
you anti hana I say task anye the best I be one of the best in Ghana hey I've my cry and kasai I've my secondary technical cry and kasai Mrs. Hannah Usu Kranting National President Tasco Past Students Association Peace 104.3 FM Kokrokoo eni ena waso egusu a utie stations, you can conveniently use Momo. Goil, good energy. Goil. Yeah, yeah, dear. The Ministry of Education, through the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, will be organizing the National TVET Expo and Awards 2022. The National TVET Expo and Awards provides a platform for multi-sectoral collaboration towards providing and promoting TVET in Ghana and bringing it to the fore in national discussions. Date 23rd to 25th November 2022. Venue is Accra Technical Training Center. And time 9 a.m. each day. Special guest of honor, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Edichum, Minister for Education. Also in attendance will be Honorable Gifty Chumampafo, Deputy Minister for Education in charge of TVET, Nana Reko Ampimupuku, Board Chairman, CTVET, host Dr. Fred Cheya Sama, Director General CTVET. The Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training is mandated to regulate, promote, and administer technical and vocational education and training for transformation and innovation for sustainable development. Partners: World University Service of Canada, International Labour Union, Orange Knowledge Program implemented by NAFIC, We North, Global Affairs. Atna se mo nkomo kakra wai na eno na ede o man nko so no ebeba doc mache
anyway
no apum
yami adume
meti ase ebe yi why yami wo ho arabu bi ene
ana
that is it
yami dia cheme na ozo
oh nyankopon adom boko man prat
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
over it is it
Oh, my sir.
yɛde nyame ase nyame ho be anopai yɛn komoduo ni nyinaa ensɛm baako mienu miɛnsa pɛ bi ɛna egyina so ɛne sɛn ad hoc committee a wɔn ɛna etie obi consensus probe no wɔn ɛbɛtrans ne honorable Ken Ofori-Atta no bɛkɔ akɔpie wɔn anim na afei nsɛm a ɔka so wɔn ma ne brɛ na ɔno so ɔmɛyi ne ho ano no akɔyi ano 7 grounds laid for his removal today ɛnɛ ɛna ɔbɛkɔ akɔyi ne ho ano afei wo de no ɛto nkyɛn a okay yɛbɛhwɛ no round 1 afei yɛba round 2 a any other business no so yɛwɔ nsɛm pia yɛbɛka Ken Ofori-Atta here, Ken Ofori-Atta there, Ken Ofori-Atta everywhere in the newspapers this morning. Someone said you did a home and command of Daily Guide and he say Ofori-Atta to resign. Cabinet reshuffle looms. How they be Dr. Ankra the papa. Conflict of interest charge shut down and matters arising. And the Akeka home. Doc, men come on in here, Ofori-Atta. Never been abeso.
Yo. And I answer na mesha no.
There be make my from so I say me ma ya kwansa.
Yo,
Yako.
I thought that na obi so obi say o hon te say o say nyame adom. Na niema bi wo ha ye de ya no ka kire wa wonte ase ye say eben o de wani hu be nan miensa nan nani edin Asemba kopena me kan opɛ sɛ ye nyina ye nhwɛ ho yie ye da sɔre a obi de alarm to sɛbe efunu ho a efunu ne nsɔre ti ye da na ye niti a enye sɛ alarm ne nyane o nyame adomara kwa me fa sa kwan we so na masrɛ me srɛ pa Minister of Health ɛna Kolebu management omomo mani nko hospital no ho maintenance of Kolebu se minsura metin aka say be 10% if any omomo mani go say air conditioners are say ebi o be 1 year ebi o servicing keke ye nye washrooms o Kolebu enye mama ye ntwen ma ye huni nkodi ho ansa na ya bekam no ye nye ni yie esan say mpani say misaji yare obi anim ekwan ofa so a obeyare anaze den be akopie ho mpanimfo ma mpanim mo mani Kolebu ho it's a teaching hospital mo wanim defo pa ye kan knowledge amowo machines ni bi omowo na ne omo ni ne asese hwan na ejina me ya yamom who cares o hwe ni ye o enye se sebi ebia obi a ono wo binti ne ho dodo na obekọ hospital kese empo ebi mo bekọ amanoni akọgya yarehwe na me ne won so who cares enye kura Kolebu needs total overhaul sanke o plan maintenance bi mpo say afi bia 2 blocks per ye be renovate a anka ne yakodi e bia anka nkodu sa and now the mammy fair non true. Me Maka since January say finance minister sanka menena anka ma resign last week me kan ha president de ye ka say onyina di o say onyina di san say o say o na soafo ne de omnyina mo bo adwuma pa na mpanin say wasem da say wanimte say ni economy ekoi onim say we ye teacher ni kura kira ade ne say school fo no dodo na failure tire bia ye question wo a wo kira o made no nye time bia na nkwara nyina failure a chese o mabon o teacher ni na kwan of so a kira ade no so is brought to question enti economy despite ye tinyina ene man koyi na ebi nsida say one kasa wa ban mufo one piece first ne yeso omu ye 80 enro amen kwati ye say akọ 98 omu nyina say ye ntumi ne wonya adwuma bio na me ne emu wan say opani sabi nyese oyo hia ni bia ope akatua na no odi bedidi o wabobra ye ka se bra wabobra wa ye adwuma pen ono ate ne bank ni obedi edie and he's okay. You say chinchina atwan me the meta me manya ne ntia sa no pe so obeye press conference no ni obeka nyina echi no nka ne last statement on ka se adwuma no odi ato ho onya nto ho no nkogi na home sometimes I need here fresh blood do be a team crona maybe I support Manchester I won't hide it but Chelsea tama no munya de omopamo Lampard ye de coach for buy ye hu say to Mrs. Aniema eto be na we just need a new face I be my assurance say Aniema ba ko mienu miensa bi o ha e betumi aboa na so wonko na sania sebi ye jojo nui nti ono a nani gye ho kwan ya de na ifa so a o si fomo so president wo nyina dia ono a nyi ne ho adi eno beboa no he should save his own image na yenhwe kwan ya ifa so a Bank of Ghana so matisa fei omo etoto niema kwan omo fa so a omo beboa ma enkankan wo mo a ensese foreign currencies no ebekwa kodu omusam yemma enkodi omusam so bia tu kwan aba na osi okura nisika na odi ma obi a enu e different but omo nhihye mu ni omo emra na ya hihye am kwan omo fa so omo regulate the financial sector no so atosini kakra matese omo ahyase ye adwuma omo hyase ntema ankeye na nso so enkachi kwan ya nyina fa so ebeboa ma oman ni sikasem ne totoye no akoyiye no ezo obi a de ne ho jim President say nyina say we should be citizens and not spectators. Enti say obetena ho so na me ne ebesi bia mfa me ho ebefa ho. Ye to cars kami obefo ka wo mfo ka o. Esan say aduane a obedi ye de car na bekọ akọfa abenti efa ho. Efa obi a ho. Now unfortunately sometimes o kokan wan here be pamatade a hyew. O asomasi de ye de be ka ho. Ya obeka wo wasem ye nyina nkofo sori ahomache kwa ye adwuma bosumetu na ye hwe o pay slip ye tew income tax ye sika na ye de ye o man yi enti se ye sika de a ene na esese as stakeholders na kwan ye fa so a ye de sika na ye adwuma no adwenkyere bi wo ha e betumi aboa ma niema koyi a esese ye kyere ye say ye committee tenase ene ye final day a mba behia ye say se mene na anka okosia committee ni wi a onka se adwuma no wagyae onko tena fie no onye
ho no okọ na so wagyae
say o so be press conference 10 o'clock
azan wo share committee no
eno na mennim papa no say before say obehia om dia say onya resign dia na na bia hu nkohia mpo say oba ko share committee no say committee say ye nhia na yentoto ano na ewia yenyi wadi na so a resign dia say na hu nhia so oba ko share committee no
Samom
ai
nene anyway
ojaya nkeye
o de o fufu ntime nnom ho nkwan
ojaya nkeye because ni akika kon say the budget kura om say o de ba om ntena ho no matie na wo last year he say na obre ansa na wo pass o budget na se sia say
na na te o zabo
wa nko fo say om mpene appropriation ni wan ho nyina budget om pass ya ene na budget no o de ba be yede enti o ntu no fo ebe din ni ami hu ne de ebe din say president ankasa obeyi na din but me de me sere no enkanka na omo ben no omo ntu no fo on fa konya no ntu ho ni nyina echi fiti January there was a clarion call say omampani say be yanka waso afo no system kakra obi atena fa ko 6 years people are building empires ebi mo are so comfortable e o baby omote e say omampani system kakra o you are so way ojina ha or ya dear now so why you stand determines what you see ebia nipa no baby owo no ni ohun ni o wo de ko gina baby fufuro obe hu ade fufuro nti enye kwa say edu baby a ye reshuffle now so mene hwan o mampani na ye o mani nyina ye de tumi ya hye ne nsa so ono pe ne betumi aye nti ye hwe eno so ye nya ne ntie te bia na watwi enko na wie ye de na bia wa ye nsa kyerɛ kakra na ye nhwe kwan ya efa so a ye nyina ebetumi atoto adwe ni amempe ne sɛ ebedu baabi na yesi e be reshafu na nkofo efurantoma kese nkofo abokola kese ekosere o asumasi di eminipa manetra ontena hi
baby I do the nya asumasi asem
anya asumasi asem aye din ye gina kono
enso fakramo wo se ne che
na menkoti a asem na me pese meka I'm not in a good mood but say agric minister as well then or turn board here or ministry are we serious as a country or turn board here or ministry enti omo dodo wa na ombeba omo tis lego ombeba ministry abeto board here ya ka structure enya niami hu yo structure let the system work if there's a system let it work. What I am seeing is cosmetic. Please akwa fa body abegu ministry abeton odi ye we are minister for fisheries ono so ba beton kobi e o ministry ho then na ekoso no. Let's be serious a bit. Nipa ha yo nipa bre ye hwe kwan ya faso a obi adua watermelon e o bono ne na half no enwu ho mpro ye say ye ba be ye 1 district 1 factory kosi factory no ho ne process watermelon no central region kosi wo ho na pineapple na airpro no ye process wo ho nti wo ton body ne wi nti next week ye say e je na ba ko fa bi obo esirem ade aba. What is this? Madika, I'm not in a good mood. And to lose a loved one is not an easy task. Niamedema ni hui ukuada no. And nyamia dum.
Matias. Home so. Why? Home so. Wadamfo na de oka na asem ni nya nadamfo pass na te ozabo nkubi so no. Honorable Sly. Adamfo
ne honorable Ofuriata. Tunufu. Why?
Now you see
Jai.
Dr. Ochiri Jai. Baby I ko nye Jai. Honorable Sly.
Hello.
Baba.
Mawachi.
Yewra.
Mechia mpenifo a mini woni ehia wa ha. Ankusi ni dog. Na menchia mempeso asofo nyina anopai. The nchia stronko ema President His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne na pamfo nyina na am say discussion no dog wa dwane o the akofra Greek ni babia
yeah Greek na economy no.
Yeah, it's part of the economy. Play media yes the first one here ad hoc committee essential probe and matters arising. You know, Finance Minister responds to 7 grounds laid for his removal today. Conflict of interest charge shut down. Ofuriata to resign. Cabinet reshuffle looms. I'm saying comedian. The idea. I was saying, it's just about one person. The Eki Kenya Nipa Baku National Center. But in democracy, before for be anywhere baby more. Niama ACC ebese me ma say adichie bia ne munsem enti nipa oda sorry na de foforo hu foforo na je say one sorry enti niama ebe strengthen your democracy for the first time na majority members of parliament against their own colleague who is the Minister of Finance. A child say nipa spectacular edition yamano done and they share from different angles. Now there woman say ubi amfa etuo nsi ubi triso na mom emra be be dano ne wo se editor. Now so koye say amamfo bi enti ase ewo the whole process is na ekoso no na kakra because amamfo say majority caucus mo say yin Ofuriata minority for the motion aba for censure na yin censure no so ntumi mba parliament any parliament be di juma bia na sa nyama we sa nyama mienu the ultimate ni say papa no obeko na mo processes no enye kro enti amanfo ensusun ka say na mo majority for nipa mo person okọ na ye boa mo manako afedi mo se mo ntaa ye chi manenko. I don't think said they have been fair first of all to the majority kokosa almost say Kenoforiata must resign or the president must sack him. Minye sure said they have been fair to us and they are also not being fair to the finance minister, especially who share some of the grounds are omodiaba say oni yinedi. And I'm happy say nra sa conversation no lead to say piak eba committee no enim ebe testify. But I think say there's a contradiction about the position of this I was say Chichimuye na Ghana for TRCF. Na say almost say Kenoforiata sika because monies meant for the petroleum revenue holding account no one koto ho or the koto another account mo they say nti or to mo possibly sika. And for that matter I mean say ye ka say obi antumi nsi say sika no ayra Nancy account I was see the kotum no. Now we train the Panoba Parliament say processes will have to media simple investigations. Now enunti wa train the Panoba say dream di enti empamo no. Sabi na just say you are not being fair to the conscience of this country and to our own selves as a people. It is easy say obetumi aka say we inko and I say ubi abokro no. But proving it is another whole matter. And I think we must be careful. And until the majority side, yaka, and we will always stand by it. Say we will never follow the minority because it's for political expediency. And we no free more. Sabi, nyina so no, nyina so a we be bresa. So can say obi lead the economy. Now economy is in crisis. Well, it's debatable. Baby, awujina ni what you say. Me maka I was studio. I say yes. I see. Tonight, you we are saying no. Baby, it is very difficult situation. Difficult situations. Obi and Hobert baby, I can say all is well with us. And the president himself has owned the crisis. Say yes, or my no more the measures go akwemwa. I was say so when you tend to criminalize, say Obama obi a default prekupe ewo Ghana for him nyina so no enye we no dia. Na say him. Look. Mamima, a quick explanation with respect to the petrol revenue fund. No, the whole thing is a GMPC acquired an interest in an Adako company, oil field. No, now percent no more acquire woman. No, honestly, they were not able to pay, and there were timelines that they need to make that commitment to so that they can hold that percentage. And the agreement is that. More percent more oil revenue, air payment. They've gone into an agreement with them. Okay, so we need to create an offshore account. Said the beya sikana kamudibe mayeno in order not to lose your interest. So sikani ba an offshore account. Nobody has a control over it until say you be just ask we in a way. And a GMPC forces that company is wholly owned by GMPC. The law doesn't say or most subsidiary company. Me pacho, Ankwesi, which to boy you can explain. I mean the reporter GMPC for the buy. It was a GMPC position against PIAC position.
The matter is before a parliamentary committee for investigation.
Me pacho.
What you are doing is prejudicial.
It is not prejudicial. It is what has been reported. I'm telling you the two positions as discussed yesterday, and this is a public document.
No problem.
It cannot be said to be prejudicial. And are you citing daily graphic for reporting what PIAC said and what we said? Please, me pacho.
Statements which presume the innocence or guilt of a person.
No, I never. I'm stating the two positions of PIAC and that of GMPC. So please, me pacho. I'm a member of parliament myself, and what discussed there is a public way. Say PIAC for massive, GMPC for massive. What is the matter? You can't criminalize somebody on the basis of way. Two conflicting positions has been reported today. And then, almost say PIAC GMPC stick to positions. Obia won a position on this matter. So you can't stand on that position to criminalize the finance minister. That's the point I'm trying to make. So talking about these things, I mean, these are public documents. Records are bounced. When you adhere to say, yeah, try independence, when they comment to make suggest that, oh, you're innocent. No, I mean, that is not fair. And I don't think say anybody has heard. And that for that reason, all the media houses that are publishing, you should begin to cite them for contempt or for making prejudicial statements.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yes, that's my understanding.
Facts as emanate from committee citizens.
Yes, but that is what I'm saying. There are two conflicting positions. I am saying, sir, look, I am saying that, look, we've kept a position. And this matter, we've explained on many occasions. Why? And yet the first time a minority had come out and accused the finance minister about wrongly putting money where he's not supposed to put it. And we have explained it. This is a public document. Explanations have been offered on many occasions. The fact say me, I'm part of the group that says the finance minister must go. Does not mean say adia onye nam jabe tuni so. That is not fair.
Uchi no jan botiano ana.
Enti mesremu ankwisi me nyid say obi ka say na piage for position because piage for buy no almost derby and they kwa say sika no ediko to account offshore account mo. We must say derby conditions e buy and the kwan fa so say because to money. So that is the position to we number. But I can tell you this report to be made public for all of us to go through. Nipa enya oni ho abotre. I'm not sure and I know for a fact Obia nye bonibia as far as the minority claim is concerned. And we've made that point on a number of occasions and we'll continue to make that point with respect to that revenue. I almost say Nipa didn't say boom abokro no for that reason they will censure him and all that. And support to sa way no. But it's interesting. Ushe say ene obi kura ho the fact say yes the finance minister enko na minority for the omu hajimunti they think say it's a done deal. But the specific allegations 7-point allegations of why Etienne and I think so any opportunity to clear his name on some of these things important and or sign share committee his defense and the rest. One of the things that Mantias here about the minority for because my allegations about to be document that you intend to rely on say in krata ye nyina swoni anke wo se mo di money pano na otumiko steady no prophecy proper and appropriate response if he back one na say we are report to media una the idea bebre. I don't think that was fair because the moment what to me call the house of records say we make specific allegations na ehun be hia say nyina so a ugina so specifically na was say otumi di ba na was say way no so akwa steady. I think Gabi made that point clear at the initial stages of the hearing say anka omunya ya anka omfa nkrata ahodo a ombe gina so say omudi bonu kwedi no omfa nkrata no mra but they go wi akire no some of them are speculations and some of them like minority leader kan Ghana heading into who now hear Ghana heading so you must go. I mean, running an economy is bigger than one individual. So ultimately, what you are saying is that Obia Obeso say Niamamwa they said Nemwa Diamano say Munye Diamano no can go out and say one man Niamamwa dinti you have to go. Clearly, the issues of managing this economy, we all know. Yehu economy na NDC for inherited in 2001 and we saw an economy of Muja in 2008 a friend is saying 2008 economy of Muja 2016 yehu sani amani nyina pa media meka che yehu ne say I mean we'll get to the end of this matter. Our position said the finance minister must go. We know we have spoken to the president. The president had engaged parliament and all that. We are going through the process, but the minority position we say it's a your position ba with Ajimpa because minority leader or catcher will say yembo yense mano because o ma bomodin pa say aban revenue target no personya no o ma bom homodin say aban antumi anya sa revenue no enti o ma bom homodin papa o mo party for e mo enji wo mo so such a group of people say o mo ba with something like this na was so hwe no mienu so I think say obi abenye opportunity obeka na asem the report to be brought to the friend said public to the plenary for a debate and then possible vote on the matter. But let me tell you, look, NDC phone him say they don't have the numbers to carry this through. Omu need numbers no. So they are playing to the gallery. The omu ye nyina ye nyama they are inciting the minds of the people because of political experience, just as I said. Because all these things will come to say, we'll debate the plenary, we'll debate it and we'll take a vote. And I doubt if they have 2/3 of members of parliament to carry this through. But if it's meant to say, you bring his reputation down, I mean, that is not the way to go. It doesn't mean, say, our call for the finance minister to go or the president to take a decision on the finance minister and the minister of state. Of course, it hasn't changed. But it does not also mean, say, yebeya idea enye, say, person ni panic conti. I say, ubi yare, say, be not doctor, say, ubi now what the two akusino so no bonitio. We say, and I said Dr. Crack and say ubi do ako bonitio. No, and that is the kind of situation NDC 4%. Majority for no room. And I know say at the end of the day, and then we're going to have a very interesting hearing. I'll personally go to the room today and follow proceedings. I know say Ghana for Bebre are looking and hoping say omubenya opportunity.
And then mubedruha.
Look, two things. Your minority position, munyaya anka obi owa aban mu bia be fi aban mu. Enti no dey any problem. Minority for and I say everybody on the minority side. So nyaya anka MPP aban ni o. Enti the omu ye ni dey, it is for their political expediency. Nothing else. Oshe last year, kwanya ye fast so pass the budget ni allegations upon allegations and all that. Look, Minya, say sika any kwan say petroleum holding fund mo na call baby for. It's a matter of just asking the question on the floor of the house for the finance minister to clarify it. Obi also can say sika no obi akodi sika na sika na ira. That has not been said. So why by saying no better than we your friend say there are details of the payment. It's been established. Every single detail how we got there and how Ghana even owns that shares in the first place and whether they were able to pay for it initially or not, what arrangement to secure it. And they say no people any go so no see per the laws I was so this can call one fan call into a bonnie. Meanwhile, there are other documentation that support a contrary position from what you are saying. It doesn't make your position sacrosanct. So at the end of the day, you never back into realization. Say ban is a court and it was a court settler. That's the final place of arbitration. I don't know. I want to be found court say why Bonnie be and say say. No, we share Piak and Kasankasa reporter or minority for Jinas or no. They never insinuate for once that why Bonnie be in terms of say embezzlement of funds. No. But why do that become a grounds for censure? And we have 7 grounds now clearly. And as to why we've gotten here, Papa now on one issues that and a minority for super say FM at the end of the day, Ghana, the most important thing is obi abenyo opportunity. Whatever you've done, obi ahun say Nejuma will always at any point in time, no, the public will be interested in Nejuma omaye. Intermediate, me feel say when ya dia humami bebre finance minister abenyo opportunity or no so be kasa obi abeka nasem ye be ba report beba Ghana ni bi abenya report ni bi akan. Members of parliament will debate the report and a vote will be taken. As to where the majority goes, that becomes the position of parliament. And the way me and yami a normal procedure, we are preparing for the budget next week. Hopefully, the bomb pie say measures are yedi to Akwemo and as a president, ebe announced through the budget. Will be measures are ebe bua Ghana for. I hope just as any other place. That dynamic kind of report to be from Cuba about the current state of Cuba. Say they queue even to buy stuff. Very terrible. At the end of the day, I might be or what as I say so. I want the fair share of the problem. Like President Kaya, and also in say so might be a whole now. Not just say yes, and Sabeshe them family at trans say Ubi a no. And for that reason, Ghana for Kokrokoo and as a Montreal. Maybe that last week, send me by me Kaya. Petrol credit to everything. Now we top petrol 8,000 cedis.
So on social media.
Yes,
MP has packed his V8.
Yes, to be honest, because a week now we top for 2,000, a month here 8,000. My salary I the coffee nusa. So what happens to me? It just make kind of subium, and I'll make a formal statement on the floor of the house about national service for with the current economic situation. Now national service ni 600 Ghana cedi, a little under 600 cedis. What the mano? Now obiti kaswa oba ejuma wa ministries obiti Medina and no na me no be calculation of in Medina every to and fro the transportation quiet 25 Ghana cedi. We multiply by the 30 days now. Obviously, na sika no. And so sika na odi man no. So we need to do something. Either the person is working within the community, maybe your work, and also munko twice a week.
Working days here 500 cedis.
Esa na sika na only on to atade. On to seminar. On sin atade. So clearly these are reality a uye ho hwia enye ye. Enti Ghana for mama say asema ba na ye kan eno nche say you be quick to kill somebody for the happiness now. No, and also the oyes anye ye. By young scrutinizing policies ni niama ye di ba how are a be impact positively on the ordinary person obey the brunt of all this. Sabi me call gas station say me call to gas e me say for card bra say o MPP ni enti so ma and I say o NDC ni e be 2 more ma. It's never going to be possible. Ye nyina your mind ye chichiri. And now share policies are omodiaba with respect to your friend is saying importation said they will not fund import of poultry and some other things. Look, maybe Sammy who say yes, the bigger ones send their money through the banks but be brain now modikofa 10 containers 5 containers don't draw na the almost can cry they take the money away. So that particular problem they should look at it and check our borders here Akotoka and elsewhere how people leave this country with a lot of money to go and buy. So nipa no disika ekran in sem no one for bank and transfer but when the volumes of imports na nipa na ye no that even sector na yen to me and control nipa no discan for airport no they are share buy and say because local countries like China, Turkey and some other places they will demand the cash kwa umbeje. And the moment of money panic cash no there's an element there's a tendency say ubenya invoices undervalued so you lose revenue and it's putting pressure on your forex ya kasa same way nyina so supervision no they should intensify it said so the these measures na ediba again what is the master plan
anyway
you bet me nya your friend is say enough local production because here can rise and then obi ka kire me say ni fie say odi ebro be si ho a ebro no ebe full mode ani manu omundi de mbia nim say omudi rice yenhwe ni ye say local rice production measures be na di go akwam in the next 6 months or 1 year said the beya ebetumi meet demands na eba no me ho so say ceramics
sorry local rice e bi or agric ministry me pay bi ato
oh please I know the Mr. Obebre.
Anyway, so me person we finance minister there no we are now saying time we more. Now talking of finance minister's press conference yesterday at 10 o'clock here auntie we keep monitoring and see what comes up of that. The minority is merely about raising their stakes, nothing more. If they truly wanted to play an oversight role and give meaning to their say, the obvious path of a court action for redress would not have been abandoned for the theatricals they are engaging in. Now, very soon, every hidden deed shall be brought to light. Duplicitous conduct in public commentary shan't last forever. Kabila ena odiwe sei ebaye afi mamenko man prat so ehwe na yefese ne enema esi ekro man prat pacho maminchi
oh ofani say no credit yen kan bebre titi yen penifo ne bu omo be say pamno twa no nkwanchen srodo nsa samni na doka ke hia kura se be kabia ka ho Maza, when I hear Oman Footros, were members of parliament. Yes, in 98. Millennium T and is a majority caucus in one position is one call.
Yeah.
Until 138.
37.
Somebody back until 138. Minority for 137. Ubia Seko. As well, Edman Crown won't mean yet. So one resign the crown to me yet. Yes, finance minister won't mean call parliament and could be any parliament including Kita. Now parliament now minister never hifa. And tiketiti was a Munji Maduma, then Pembe being called a Samwasa committee niho, investigation niho, BBA niho, Uku fee, a Samwasa. Titi Piak near the end and Namonia Dina and Ecosise. Asam Titia. Na Master's die. Send me a kind one mirror one of paper. So yeah, Ghana sika some Ghana economy. When your mind be for Ghana and you say Cuba.
Oh, no. And yet Ghana.
Master, no free hifa.
Make a situation, sir.
Master, Cuba has been under economic blockade, total economic blockade for 60 years. Cuba who near the home control.
In fact, also we just say places are we see and they are tracing it to the current situation.
It's not the current situation.
I mean, the report I read from Cuba. That's
no, it's not true.
Well,
Cuba actually went through a special period.
Well,
1990s.
Cuba not on my table certainly.
Master,
I said it because I know you're a friend of Cuba. I said it, so I know you.
No, because any who say I can't Ghana economic situation as you Cuba for crab. 60 years of economic sanctions, blockade, total blockade. Master, I said the near in Jamaica. You say yeah, baby auntie. Into a dato baby and say, young soldier.
No, we never said so.
That be it is a baby in Jamaica. Master, so share Isika, you send your son for your city, the value of the city. Master, we are doing worse than Ukraine. The value of our currency is worse than the currency of Ukraine.
But do you know how much Ukraine has received so far when the world came? Billions of dollars.
In what?
Billions of
in
dollars.
What?
In aid, in everything.
In everything. And
yes.
They have received 80 billion
yes, and
in terms of weapons.
80 billion.
Weapons.
No, it's not only weapons. It is not only weapons. In Ukraine.
It
is not.
Sana it's a very poor analysis of the global situation. Yeah, no. And some you are who can I'm not 50 years to be kakra. Because Master, what is happening around the world is the collapse of the neoliberal agenda. That is what has collapsed. And we can get out of it, and we have known, say, the neoliberal agenda will collapse eventually. What kind of statements which were made by people like Akutu and Paunom in the 70s? And the predictions which were made when we went to HIPIC and so on. It's very clear. Timasa, Asamaba, me Asamba kwa debi America, opening ubedi me adasiye. Hwɛ nipa o, obi de ba nopa, obi de ba wia, obi de ba nwumre. Na so obi de ba nopa no wantumi ankan yi ankan no kre. Na wo de abro any trimudin kan. Ebi awia wo so de na eba. Saa no bi abeka no. Inti standards ni de set standards anopaya da homo bia da homo yi nyinara. Inti papa yi no hwachre no me anopa me bae opani me ka che say papa no ho me mobo ho me areho. Oh masa pressure papa yi ayi na nim se ne ho shut down fa no papa na o kom say hadwin say wonua ana say wagya ana wo fase no a kebe yode kenya ode
kwesi why na man ko du be yawadri
wo say
why na man ko du be yawadri
na say no medical kadada medical kadada za media e ho no tinu minti ase e ho no tinu pa de mi ka se minti ase na me boa minti ase na yankasa no ye bra ni ensam kan no hadu as you are boy dey oze dey upe body abeto bio ministries is that the solution me ferry po ma ferry kuraze masa ma ferry poto but enu mu ne ewo nti yatim masa me nkan kwachi na wie
enu mu ne ewo enso yatim man prat de eno now anke kwezi mami kan me test ba ku mi na fe sorry so no pay. Isn't Ghana an interesting country? Both MPP and NDC MPs want the finance minister removed, yet they are indifferent on the approach for his removal. What a country. And to think that the embattled minister remains adamant about the cause for his removal is something one cannot understand. Krumuha se ebejuo aji atimuda otwebebre bofo ebebre se Obama in Poku Ase. Jomo Pokwase Festus says, as we patiently await the second phase of the announced expose, at least to exonerate the finance minister with regard to some leveled allegations. It's my fervent prayer and hope that his address to the nation this forenoon will calm nerves and restore hope. The needful must be done at this juncture. Jomo Pokwase Festus, what do you say is the needful? Faenoka Homame. Musa Abatua in Asawase. Nanaya Okese. I can understand the difficult situation Sly finds himself in and why he is trying to explain issues. But the fact is the finance minister has no basis to continue being in office after so many infractions and breaches occurred under his watch. Now, it has been established that 100 million USD was paid into an account illegally by him. Greetings to incoming Vice Chairman Alhaji Habibu Dramani. We Musa Abatwa ena ode baye. This one is to wish Mr. Justice Edu Manti of Trinity Oil Accra a glorious birthday. Mr. Justice Edu Manti of Trinity Oil Accra a glorious birthday. Adofobise Yemfa Emau. Afei Mrs. Gladys Dogba, former CPC chairperson of Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Holy Trinity Catholic Church. Also, so happy birthday from Father Michael, Father Emmanuel, and from the entire congregation of Holy Trinity Catholic Church. We say happy birthday to you, Mrs. Gladys Dogba, former CPC chairperson. We love you. Happy birthday. This one is to wish you Mrs. Boahima Ekufu Kisie to see you Cake Sensations and Bakery East Airport. Mrs. Boahima Kufu Kisiedu, happy birthday to you. May God continue to bless and increase you from your kids, husband, and all loved ones. Wishing you well. And also Elias Haruna in Tamale says, Nana, I have some queries regarding calls for the finance minister to step aside. I wonder how that helps in bringing back the desperate opposition into power. The finance minister does not run a monologue at the ministry. He is a part of a bigger body, that is the government, which is concerned about the forward march of the nation. Will the NDC change the dollars when the dollars they are hoarding? Will they be citizens and not bad-mouthing the city? Will they refrain from the speculative attitude? May God save all of us. We Elias Haruna and also Ediano Efri Tamale Ede Baye. And this one, Nekia Boatin Ablekma Central says, good morning, the Cardinal. Minority in Parliament is having a very difficult issues improving their baseless allegations against the Minister of Finance. Anyway, regards to the Vice President. Okay, Nanekia Boatin Ewa Ablekuma and Odiwe Baye. Right. Dr. Benjamin Ochreankra Ewaha, Honorable Sly Ewaha, and Akwesi Pratt also Ewaha. Doc, round two. Maybe also any other issue I'll say Okaho, Nafi, and Fantua Ponope.
Insecurity, and I was somebody.
But I'll say,
because I was the insecurity.
Oh, yes, a car issue, no. That is AOB. And violent extremism and any other issue, Person Okahwasam and pay. Doc.
And now, as per me practice, Onipa Bia war. Na baby ana hoden wo in terms of security there may need more knowledge kakra metumi aka ne say ye won kofo a soldier for immigration custom police omo a ye train wom omo na ye say ye de oman no banbo ahye omo sa ni ame metumi asira ne say akade bia omo hia omo betumi de aye omo adwuma no oman no ye mfa ma omo na omo nye omo adwuma. Ya metumi aka no.
Era se ya metumi aka no. Sai.
Ana
Papa.
Violent extremism, terrorist attacks, my enfo ni agro because o share your neighbors. Togo crowd your China wa yirem. Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, Burkina Faso. Last year, in your opportunity, I got a meeting bimo. Now I review the security situation and Ghana's preparedness. Nana, Osha Burkina Faso, na Osha Mali, insurgents no, and no muti Ghana and no launch attack. So me say muti Ghana, I don't just say womu ewo base wa Ghana, but it's possible because few kilometers away, a borderline. wohwɛ baabi a rebels ni such attacks esisi along your border lines no ɛbɛyɛ paa. So preparations are Ghana Armed Forces ni security intelligence officers dey go akwam. Look, in that meeting wohwɛ sika yehia paa to fund our security services, intelligence gathering, sometimes equipment, assessment of all the neighboring countries, the preparedness. And I want him say, military and security equipment installations are. You need to disclose a platform. I also disclose them. We share on my mupa yenyamano ewo form. In the armed forces, I have comprehensive report say yemwa na into me any proper installations that ebebo Ghana for home buy. Because the partner ben was no. So nya tax one one share ya or betra ha. No 90 no room because the borders na Gaza no I porous dada. And is omuba ha no benya safe haven no ha. Oko no ba ejuma no si wo ho a obedani atu so. So we share the sub region Ghana eneye baby a I say eye peaceful kakra. But your neighbors nyina enye papa. Nti my mfa hu say ebia esi wo Mali, esi wo Burkina, esi wo Cote d'Ivoire. Ni senti eda na yada. But I know based on reporting nyama me hu no, the Ghana Armed Forces and security services no, everybody knows what to do. Obia nim de also ye in terms of preparedness, but of course human resource are here, modern technology near the idea. And obi ye call krana e was say follow no now otumi hu enkomodi a e cost no utrele wo yes e call MTN na wa ko twen wo MTN sata na ni parobedi boni na wadi awie. But in other jurisdictions they have real time information of certain activities that omotumi follow e idea e was say your security services no ejuma omoye no they tell you omoya men and some specialized units need to be formed within the armed forces and the security services no we need it. Because standby unit I war since 1957 near the no, and yes, it's very important and relevant. But a new unit beyond for the exigency of time. Now I was some year juma bimawa. Omu here akadia. Omu here special training. Omu here akadia. Ombetumi yes sir ejumano. Sir niamano ewahi. Inti ebesre. Someone take this niama way lightly. We share the number of attacks. Is 346 terrorist attacks in first quarter 2022. Now, yenya second quarter, third quarter, near fourth quarter. It tells you, say, we are all at risk. My infant near gross, yen TB will chrome her. Atiti, same crop for better na SEO, or more benye, or my say, my infant near grow, near modding. Pirate attack there, be brave. Idea in na or minor, but Nina is kasem. Yes, sem in we should not forget security idea. Ebi out the sikashema, nipa. But as nipa da no nim anamwa security for etu ansa na de ache for ni safety a ago police ni ho soldier ni aso security services for na obebo mo se mama omo but aban so emo modern ni enkoso ni provide wo mo. And I'm happy say so far a lot more men and women have been recruited. They recruit omo for the sake of recruiting, and I recruit omo say ye ma omo akandi e wo so mo di ye adwuma specialized unit. I was say tete look maybe asem mamika I was say 2-1 na 1 pa and obi be hide down chrome ha just say obi anim baby ofi odi ne sika buy another ra or the dynamo no any system bia a check is asim as ufi hin ko gi police clearance report bi kra bra and say they rent dynamo no and obi fi baby ofi on in America agent the signboard dey see ho or see 2 bedrooms for rent now wa free agent no. Yes, 1,600 cedis a month. Maybe 2 years. Now I can't see man or the not share few ransom. If you're a crown who nipa no agent abetua, waji tenancy agreement or the man or tiho. Nana, yes, serious. I'm dream. Oh my bena, just say obi current dine. Oh ye Ghana ni krana, you need to provide and prove say me Ghana ni mi fiha. Ehana na meti ansa na meba. There should be some collaboration. Because saying that you also obi betumi abetra wo fie a planning against you. 9/11 is you America and go for some back training war US and almost say omunyama bebre mu. And the anhwe ni ye na yenuanum ya making in the name of ECOWAS. Yes, 90 days to stay. Na 90 days na ho na wote kwan be na wo so ba mu. Nobody knows. And at the beginning of such attacks, no, obi wa back room ha, onya ejuma bia nye, or te ho, nesi kodi aba asa, na fe adwemboni day, eba ni trim. Enti mo man hwe ni ye, na me feel a rent, a new rent law, moba no, say hwe ni ye, say nobody, we a gun and crowd so hide down, at least, baby aufi, baby, I was saying, na local police must be informed, NG, some information about you. But say kekesasi edemu sa dia.
But Sly, bibi ti say sa rent a year wo kan ho asemi. Onyini say you hear proper education on it.
We should. As a security issue. Hotels. Look, they call hotels be Okroma and new passport. No one say wa book hotel ko no we car over the counter. No akwakoda. And so elsewhere, you bet you bibia how you came in. And the nipa no who say no ontumi nra Ghana kan say nko hide down didi kan ontumi ko Ghana say ko da hotel periodically no I will say police for call and as immigration for call hotels nipa say ne da mo hotel for the whole 1 month we move free for we move records to say we need to know all these things but workers are waiting they will tell you say we mo here manpower we mo here resources and indeed they need it so security is expensive. Very, very expensive. So we should make an effort because they be is true. Because compound house be brew ho what if you obeko ejumaba na nipa foforo aba betina ho wonim no. Osori anopa anoko enwuri ano aba nipa be brew ne obie telephone line ya be brew be dia dance here. Say me fia metimu obi abetina ho enra na otwe ni ne yenim no. Fiera bi kura ho onim nipa kro no. O de ni dan ni rent.
Charles la wakasa be brew.
Me da say. I go see my journey in now.
Oh, they funny now.
Did you say baby last round?
No, I okay see.
Man prat.
Pacho, sir, social media yana eti ha ina binam so kakra. Na kuhu krata bia. The free omanpenin da kufo aswe. Em say ihia pa say ye be kan. Na sakrata ne fa somewhere di kan no ho finance minister sem so be kofie so on kofie ni ade no na pacho so be ma me kwanya mekan enye krata bi e wadodo bia
Current statement.
yeah andra
okay
andra enyumre no mo statement no o say press release 17th November 2022. Former President Kufuor has not invited 98 MPP MPs for any meeting. Masatio, I say the office of former President John Kufuor has chanced upon some publications in the media, both social and traditional media, to the effect that the former president has extended an invitation for a meeting with him to the almost 100 MPP members of parliament who are demanding the sack of the finance minister, ostensibly to dissuade them from their stance. We wish to bring to the attention of the general public that there is no truth to such publications. The office of the former president vehemently detests the developing trend in disinformation that mischievously seeks to draw President Kufuor into issues that he has not commented on. The former president is as concerned as perhaps more so than others for the well-being and stability of Ghana, and in his own way is doing whatever he can for the nation to get on top of the seemingly intractable difficulties currently engulfing our society, and will be the last person to play petty and uninformed politics in the circumstances. At any time that Mr. Kufuor deems it fit to comment publicly on national issues, he would not hesitate to do so. But he would definitely not be drawn in on other people's terms and agenda. Signed, Dr. Kobina Osei Edubofo, senior aide and spokesman for former President Kufuor. The telephone number ni bibia ebwase. Masa, So it's clear. You see, you have comment here. It's clear.
Masa was in Pacha. Oh, mame, 1 minute per me. Basi see our Mr.
Yes, sir.
Jina suma me meba. Yenu William Gentu. Eso so. Ewo Ghana Emrashe Bidwam. Obo amane efri Emrashe Bidwam. William Ache.
Yenu Ghana.
Apom.
Nyame adom na wonso.
Nyame adom. Yenya ntiesa no pay finance minister ebeye press conference bi. Onsusu na osesi anemu ewo ba bi a ad hoc committee no atrase no. Mepa cho chechemaye den na wonim den na wate afa ho.
Nana medase the umu and pay na say ye minority motion move here our parliament. Finance anamonto ba kumye libo hon ma wentun hi enti o ma femu de o ma move motion se na be ya ebetimi to no so aba na ye yin free was finance minister na allegation no Tuesday na twemu ye na otwemu Tuesday na minority ne betina adult committee nenim e chechire mo de o mo gina so o mo allegation no boy ye finance minister allegation no accusations be by o mo cite institutions be o mo gina mo report so this allegations no filing against the finance minister and then do and as two institutions in the shimo GNPC and APR o mo na be shimo homen do committee no eti o mo numasem committee eti o mo numasem wie no na ende and embra finance minister no ba be pie o committee nenim na ono so ngina so a wo no wetimi akire mo da kire committee no ende anti na aka say endo enyimre ene hu say artwork bi ekoso o social media na ade say finance minister na ebe hodo press conference anti yendia ya tai cover committee ni proceedings there na e bisa e hu say press conference on no aba be ye before coming before the committee and now say after the committee no on be press conference no na ye no no pay dey nya ntia ne say said and take the form of press conference. Number one, pay an opportunity a committee, other committee at the man say also on by filing defense, and pay an PO committee anymore and there, not honestly defense and as usually our allegations are all level against him or by the committee anymore of way. No, so unusually one with the me that way committee anymore.
Okay, enti anu ye na ode be bre committee no mum na nyese or yes separate press conference.
Nana sanat here. Enti do agba e mo sa flyers no around no. Na him be na dey be questions be bring. Na mo dey wo say anope appear before the actual committee of parliament. Na allegations are who do a minority no level against him no. With me have a valid defense and as be na ho no or committee na nim. Okay.
Willie, ene koso monitor say bibi fufuro bi anso ba mayaso enti na ye hu clarity no. Why? Martin, William going to Yaman Bofo or Oboy Amani Efri Ghana Emrashe Bidwam. I'm proud.
Na asamo kache no okotini.
Owo ono na see anemu ad hoc committee no so our parliament.
Yeah, but so what? Okotini can for attack catches on your press conference. And I can for attack for Livi. I'm not to say on your press conference. What is the basis? What is the source? I mean yes.
Because me been talk question as you
notice that say
because who nya notice no when
oh na media
aha so
masa and daily guide papers in our report to say papa no baba
anyway because we nya subject for discussion but I thought that because artwork no corner are there and committee no so no ye nim so better say no pay 10 yeah enti yantwan says ye bia ye behu ye behu de we kwesi
na say press conference ye ka ho asema no pay ye ka committee no asema no pay nso be the information ba say press conference no maso a ade yentimi mi say na Nigeria so ni why okoti say no yentimi mi say na
men chadan to asem na se papa ntira but anyway
mi ni asem yo mi asem na mi bisa
yo
asem mi bisa nso okoti no why efri how authentic is it because you know anope yeti me buy as one makers you in interview na go to press conference in the press conference ba e was say na me arrange me no mafa nti e fa me ho e fo bia ho e fa Ghana ni bia ho masa ana me bo
kwezi
yes ana
I think ti hanyina adwuma no pay e be of interest to us ye nyina hu flyer oza no pay na o kan flyer na se na me so ma edin because me hu ade no nra but me so me nim how authentic it is
masa anya flyer ne pe
me dey say na me hu no
anya flyer ne pe ye hwe papers mu masa eno pay e da ba biara ohunam che no And this will be more information. Yeah.
The only paper I back closer to that, Ken Oforiata, Daily Guide.
Yes, sir.
Daily Guide, I say Oforiata to resign, cabinet reshuffle looms. Apart from I know me share who baby for be more.
Okay. Okay. And then the twin bisasem. You makama.
Oh, that be menkasa won't be bisasem, but anyway. Anyway, because you the uncle so the way you be the uncle.
That be a whole cancer be a means yes you. But any show the pantry or any problem. Hey, massa. Hey, Bambo Hunsemono. Say Minister for National Security there.
Listen, wait there, Uncle C. A quick one. Wait there, Mr. There's a letter from Parliament on the matter discussing first one.
On the finance minister.
On the finance minister with respect to the PIAC and then GMPC.
Okay.
Now the committee has written to Ken Oforiata that the responses from PIAC and that of GMPC, they found it so he should not lead evidence with respect to that. So clearly, if I could read the letter,
go ahead, slide
of what.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the letter addressed from Parliament to Ken Oforiata was a motion on vote of censure against the Honourable Minister for Finance, invitation to attend upon the Committee of Parliament. The proceedings of the committee of Thursday, 17th November 2022 refers. The committee wished to bring to the attention of the Honourable Minister that Ghana National Petroleum Corporation (GNPC) and the Public Interest and Accountability Committee (PIAC) attended upon the committee and gave evidence in respect of the ground 3 contained in the motion of censure. The committee found the evidence from the two institutions satisfactory, and accordingly, the Honourable Minister is not required to lead evidence in respect of the said ground. I further wish to confirm that the sitting of the committee is to provide the Honourable Minister the hearing and will come off a schedule Friday. So now that particular grounds has been removed from the grounds that you have to, a friend is saying, lead evidence based on the letter. I just want to bring to the attention of Yen and then the general public.
Yeah. Opening Krata okay and some with Mubano Dawson. First of all, when they sign letter.
This is signed by Camilo Palman, clerk to the committee.
No, okay.
Camilo is a clerk to the committee.
Okay, fine,
yes.
fine,
so
fine.
It's from the committee.
Yeah, no problem. And even a committee can almost say we found the evidence.
Yes.
Provided by GMPC
and
PIAC satisfactory. I say anything. Both institutions did not give the same evidence. The evidence was contradictory. Into a committee, contradictory evidence from two institutions finds them satisfactory.
If it's contradictory, maybe at the end of the day they realize it's not as they were.
Maybe.
Well, I'm saying that for as a matter of fact, you've given your side of it. Will has given this. The committee has listened to it. It's a waste of time for the minister to even come say, "Don't come and lead evidence on that one."
But there's something else today in the papers.
Well, whatever it is, this is a letter from the committee.
There's something else in the papers
that.
And only say, "Yeah, Gabi Asori Ochedako Ekache committee." Ni say, in terms of law and the constitution, the committee has no locus to investigate conflict of interest. And that the only body which is close with authority to investigate conflict of interest is Shraj.
Well, but
that is different from what is communicated.
Yeah, but what is communicated? This is from the committee. So I think, as a matter of fact, we will take the official position of the committee. For whatever it is, this is coming from Parliament. It's coming from the committee.
Yes.
So we will take this as an official position, other than any other commentary re-reported by any media house. So I think that we should take this more than any other source.
Oh, Master, and that daily guide. The ad hoc committee, parliamentary committee dealing with the censure motion brought against Ken Oforiata, has agreed not to carry out a probe into the conflict of interest charge against the finance minister. This was after it upheld an objection raised by counsel of the respondent, Gabi Osari Ochredako, that the issue bordering on conflict of interest was the preserve of the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice per the imperatives of the 1992 Constitution. The committee co-chaired by NPP MP for Adanse Asokwa, Katie Hammond, and NDC MP for Bolgatanga East, Dominic Ayini, said upon hearing objection and taking cognizance of the law, it had decided to shelve the move to investigate Oforiatta for conflict of interest.
But this particular ground 3, it is not on conflict of interest. The conflict of interest bit is about where it is alleged that his company, Data Bank, was a book runner and has made profit out of the bond market. So that's a separate matter from this particular matter. It is not the same.
Massa, I agree with you.
Good.
I agree with you. Say conflict of interest would not involve the PIAC.
Exactly.
But so we take committee report now. There were the involvement of some private companies in the establishment of the offshore company, right, and so on. So speculation. I don't want to engage in speculation. But the Americans say, let her know what kind of. I mean, it doesn't clarify things properly. Because how can you find two?
Okay, perhaps this helps. Ground 3.
Yes.
The committee found that the minister isn't the one responsible for payment of petroleum holding funds, and thus has no question to answer. Ground 1. The committee found that the conflict of interest. Kwesi, this is my investigation, and this is a concrete information I also have from same committee.
Concrete information.
The committee found that the conflict of interest matter has already been resolved by Shraj. The two issues are differently.
But I'm
telling you, this is a concrete information from the committee.
No, but only say.
It cannot be from the committee. If it is from the committee,
Kwesi,
the committee.
You are only asking me to tell you the source of my information, which I say I will not. But I'm telling you that this is a concrete information. Sure, certainly.
But who will say it is from the committee?
Oh, Kwesi.
How can it be from the committee?
It could be his source from the committee.
Kwesi, man can't just say this is official. This thing from the committee. That is not what I am saying. That's not what I'm saying.
A private view.
Well, Kwesi, treat it aside. But I'm telling you that this. It's a very authentic information.
On a public platform.
Crazy.
We are speaking on the public platform.
Crazy.
As Oka said, who creates impressions that this is from the committee? It must be from the committee. It cannot be from the committee when the source is hidden.
But he's a journalist. I mean, you're a seasoned journalist.
It is true.
So he cannot.
So this is not an official communication from the committee.
So he's
expressing his view.
He's enriching the conversation. But I mean, the letter from the committee settles this matter.
It doesn't.
It does.
Kwesi, it does. Sly has just read to you the official communication from the committee.
Yes.
You have a problem with that, right?
What's it?
Man Pratt. Me say. Slide a kind of official communication from the committee.
Signed by the clerk of the committee. That's an official communication.
You had problems with that because to you it doesn't answer all the questions. Yes, sir.
No, because what is in that communication doesn't hang together. Okay. You have evidence, contradictory evidence from two institutions.
Okay.
How do you accept both contradictory evidence?
And then I'm telling you that my source from that same committee is telling you that there are two things.
Hidden source.
Oh, of course.
But you have your sources that you've never.
And I'm not sure you will ever have.
Kwesi,
and I'm not sure you will ever have problem with that, will you? I'm not sure you will ever have problem with that,
but
will you?
Make it sound like it's an official.
And I'm saying that my source from the committee, I haven't said it's official communication from the committee.
So it is not official. Can you hear? If it's not official, then we treat it as
if it's the commerce, I have never told you, say, the American official communication from the committee. I never said that.
But you gave the indication, say it is from the committee without clarifying.
Perhaps it's your interpretation to what I said, but I never said say.
But am I not entitled to make interpretations?
But don't make your interpretation as if me asama me kan you are free to say that, but man can say your official communication from the committee.
I'm only trying to understand what is happening.
Because this is my source.
Am I not entitled to understand what is happening?
Why not? You are.
What is your problem, Nana?
I don't have a problem, except to say the old country man on me say men kind.
Nana
Nana, I am seeking clarification as to whether the official communication from the committee.
The ground 3 of the essential motion reads: illegal payment of oil revenues into offshore account in flagrant violation of Article 176 of 1992 Constitution. That is what the minority leader. The motion in Parliament.
I'm not arguing.
Yes, so that. For me, I think what the piece I read settles this matter. That there wasn't an illegal payment. So that particular.
How does it settle that matter?
It settles it.
How?
It settles it.
After committee, the clerk to the committee.
Yes.
Asama okache you say.
Yes.
Committee na jini apriake kan.
Or see
ajini GMPC kan atum. And some you know muka no. Bobra.
By the time the report comes to the floor, to the plenary, this ground will not be there. Now they've taken away the matter of conflict of interest.
We cannot speculate.
It's not speculation. I can tell you.
By the time, now has the committee made this finding?
Me see. Per this letter, it tells you this ground has been removed per the letter. The issue of conflict of interest. You read
that the conflict. How do you come to that conclusion?
Me see. I know per the where and the report here Abbey. By the time I report to Bebano, and the grounds they are seeking will no longer be 7, perhaps will be 1 or 2. That is fine. Just as everybody is entitled to his own. But I've read the statement of facts from the committee.
You are entitled to your conjecture.
I mean, of course.
I'm not going to challenge your conjecture. You're entitled to that. What I'm saying is, I'm looking for logical consistency. What I'm looking for is logical consistency. Piaka Bekasem, GMP Sabekasem, and send me a Bobra. Was imagine you in Atu. Where the Najim in Atu Mani? So I'm looking for logical consistency. Am I not entitled to that?
Wait, the report to come. So Nyabotre, Adabraka.
Me prepare me home. Me wa butre channel.
I have the report.
When I do me kai pen temo kronkuru you commission report na
there's a report to remember.
Yes, no problem.
Report to remember.
Enti na how?
Man brat.
Yeah, ka security sem. Security ancestral can be brave. No crap. Sani no me ko so aso da form. Na utieti o mind bomb my phone some more cover terrorist possibility of terrorist attack in there na ehu. Matikakra. Sisi ayeka say yina ti se Burkina Faso 80% of the territory of Burkina Faso is under insurgents. Insurgency omo dika kwa attack Togo. Omo kwa attack Benin. You say no crap. Yatiti say Boko Haram crowd the one ya omo was sleeping cells, our Ghana ha and also yatiti. Yenya police intelligence information. Say some of the insurgents now infiltrated into Ghana and so on. Yatiti ni na. Nya emaya reshimu kakra. Eni ni Ghana Armed Forces as shase omoye. And also ni na ni betimi akana humaiso. Na nya apia bontin that the etimika ho asem ye forward operating basis a omoye no esoro ho. Yatiti ye no ni ba bontin about bontin that I say about 150 forward operating bases and no much shares in the bear say a ban say ye the fish so you be na baby agina na dia fish ye pa near attitude binum say science agents no crowd the omo pe a kwan a linki epo omo person omo linki epo you understand I don't think money are bridging the India omo air attacks on Togo, Benin and so on. Na nia owura kanda pa kan na am say no kre obi entumi ngine chinye ade ye nya aba ye bo ho ban na kebeya ke yina se ye Ghana fo yina se free West Africa ha no ye mo security agencies no na omuntumi emmo ye man ho ban ye mbo West Africa ho ban na ne ekọ no ehu. In addition to all of this, no piracy in the Atlantic Ocean, West African coast, and also idea piracy you know, and also who pa and also no kaya SAB and initially in can be them the BCano na committee in some na moke Canada one is like Canada and Thomasum.
I go see. Committee was 7 days to report back to the plenary. It's in Yabutre.
But there were indications that the finance minister may call for an extension.
Yes, it's possible.
There were indications.
Yeah, I mean it's possible. Acha remember into Yabutre.
In Kunyana and open
Yabutre. No, then Kunya very. Now I'm going to see. We sources our quoting Ukruma. You won't disclose it. And that's the media people. That is one of your strengths.
Oh, agree.
Yes.
Masa,
in this,
nobody can force any media person to disclose.
Yes.
But you're consumers of the information.
You have a right to demand.
You also have a right to analyze it.
I get you.
And I'm a boy.
Man brat. Okay, man brat. So tie bako. Mami sa mo information bako azani yako. Dog.
Na ya baby oti dia na so.
Okay, kwesi tiwe na fako weekend no. The flyer was to draw attention to the fact that the finance minister was going to testify before the parliamentary ad hoc committee and nothing more.
Master, now we flyer is your press conference. Was it was to draw attention to the fire?
But in fact, I doubted it. To be honest, yeah, because the situation I woman now finance minister
no say change on yes sir.
Enti man brad.
Any encounter.
Said then and then now wanya press conference now. Odem bo bebre me. Of family born to fie. Men family born to fie.
There be me fa bo biam bro. Because assemble na asem dey bo bro. Now can say flyer na the two no. It was to draw attention say finance minister no work committee. Sana flyer na kan. If you bo be na me dey bro.
Flyer you na me friend me reporter na ubisa say on what basis na me dey friend no. What you say? Flyer no ho na me friend.
Minti.
Oh, kojo o say ade we na tikwa na.
There be watupu kojo odi ni samboni watupu.
Kojo so no ho so monitor no man.
So for odi boni. We are the.
Asabu. Me say flyer no na me friend a reporter na me pe clarification on whether the man was going to do a press conference there at the end. Na all can. And I will say wa free finance minister no ne ade na. Yes na obisa no.
Me say in what capacity? All information
okay. Because into way add up information to the man earlier. There be me say add up information.
No.
Me say add up information.
No, I feel they wire carry.
But administration now.
Nana.
Me.
That's not check to my human kakra.
Nana. Mamima minia very masapon. There be very masapon. Alanche maintain aid back on Enra na woda. Me mano happy birthday.
Belated happy birthday.
Birthday so this is the Alanche maintain so batan
na me chire onipa oye. Na we so ye money. Me see Alan aid. Na say very masapon the omodoso. But me chire the particular me a member of parliament. Me a BNA for aid. Me a aid ma BNA for nyina.
Dr. Archie.
Dr. Archie. Mr. A teacher for a bimo a music the better laptops amount. They should hold the NAT and the other union executives responsible. Yet the bian a best sorry on abanya didn't yamunka. I'll be with you. But say yahuno see and to me and no crunch yahuno. Yen to me and come my when I become my Yati obisika over 1 year as I see a man a laptop. A bit more for retirement too. I at your musica. Teachers no co hold their executives responsible.
Why not Tiscano?
Teacher of one a union executive in a dear enemy at Tiscano.
Hey, same way.
Union executives in a dear enemy with the Minister of Education at Tiscano. And teacher for hold your union executives responsible.
It's one a Tiscano doctor. Nana some of these miss me.
How much time if you have
a Tiscano?
Ministry in a Tiscana or my former pan Tiscano. because union executives no in the code anim say yeah members ne say ana ye di anim ya to laptops ama ya members enti mu di anim na ya tisika na wie na ye mfa laptop no ma no na wo union executive ne sabe oso mfa so ne say ye kan okranchire ye ho kakra ordinary teacher ana onu teacher ni bi o tie kura ya tin sika o
ne zanka laptop
me say union executive no enye dabia is not only about yeni aban
eno mon ko strike
eno the teacher for na nkasa me nuanum teacher for on strike. Hold your executives responsible for their actions and inactions. Hold them.
Okay, what dey na ya ba Debbie Emma. Over go see me man ma.
Who's a nukre kwa no work?
Hey man Pratt. Man Pratt.
Eba body ya ton ministry na. Dey work enya nukre no pe.
I say body ya.
Men ka so nka nukre. Me say na dey no be. Anyway,
na me to be so.
Slime me da say no pe kwesi me da say na Dr. Ankra so me da say. Oman hene kwabena sante a oye adwuma e wo multimedia group. Oman hene o papa e da form. Yes sir. Oze. Yo. Slide jamming. Oman hene kwabena sante papa opening Maxwell Kofi kese da ko e da form nyame aduma ochena e na ye pen krabre. Oman hene oni abusuafo ni nyina ya mamo hyeden ochena e wo Kumase Rate Park. Sanso so e na ye nua dwumtuni Uncle Ato ochene memni ena Uncle Atonso so ne yiri jan hoko ya yedi de na wotweda ewo community 5 ICGC community 5 tema community 5 ICGC ochena na yedi Uncle Atonso so ne yiri ena wotweda busia fom pamcho ya ye wobre no ye nya kwan na ye nkonkoja Uncle Ato na Uncle Ato de wabo yi nyina akoni asaso Uncle Ato ma me mfa sa akonya iso na mema onso so shedin ma o hyenen pa sanso ena yenua dan kwaku yabo anso so ochena ena ne maame ante comfort yamo a ono so ye pe no krabre ewo aguna dua kwa chena yenkonkoja enua no na yenkota na chima no enyefe sanso so akosu abrefo Kelson ochena onso so opapa eda form ewo kwada so ye pe no krabre oso so ye ma oni abusua ni nyina hyeden nyame eya adomo a ye besan ahia ewo Jumadi ya so Peter mambia kakra nom na me mkopem baby na o mame no me bia kakra na me nkowai abusia e frame na na ya okese with me aframe the cardinal Metremu Maganes Morning Voice the chairman general Kwame Safakan Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Asante Osei Esquire also for Kojo Asante Stephen Balfour Isaac Opoku Peter Square Pretty Joy and anana ya konedu na bo michidomano pay midijmedi ebremo Coffee Cumbers and the Royal Baby Demo Track of Mr. Premo Beto with the Radiasum Jamunina Ochana Moma Insha Ewo Agoneduaka There are my boys next year high pan dear Mr. Mudiaka for after August next year I could be a pure chromonamu papa Monfanamra because my boys number with the Radiasum Jamu Macram.